Hey everybody and welcome to the first installment of the Materwelon Madness series. What is Materwelon Madness, you might ask? Watch my redemption video to find out. Today we're gonna retrospectively talk about the Overwatch team changing McCree's name to Cole Cassidy following sexual abuse allegations targeted at Blizzard. So the Overwatch team decided to change McCree's name to Cole Cassidy because apparently they originally named McCree after an employee of theirs. By the way, I'm assuming his name must have been Cree, which I discovered recently is not a type of bird but an actual first name people can have. And so this Cree person who worked at Activison Blizzard, what did he even do to push the Overwatch organization to rename his character? Well, you might be able to recall that Blizzard, the company behind Overwatch and Battle.net, got hit with a massive lawsuit for apparent discrimination and sexual harassment against female employees within the company, which I and most others were surprised to hear of, because Blizzard is actually a company with, I would say, more female workers than most other gaming development groups, but apparently that only led to more discrimination taking place. Anyway, so this Cree employee had apparently been one of the people harassing females in the work environment, and presumably must have lost his job during the past year. What a scumbag, by the way. And so they ended up deciding to change the name of the character based on him to erase him from the memory of Overwatch players. Or at least they attempted to erase him from the memory of Overwatch players. And there's a bunch of problems I had with this. Firstly, and this is a huge point against this, by the way, nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, actually knew the character McCree was based on a real person at Activision Blizzard. None of the casual, even the competitive, and I would say the majority of the pro Overwatch players had any clue about this Cree guy at Blizzard. For all we know, McCree was just some random name given to the cowboy character in the game, because the Mac is obviously fitting for a cowboy name. And off topic for a second, I've just realized the name cowboy that America is giving to people like this makes inherently no sense either, because in all these movies and shit they're riding horses. Anyway, back to the topic, the point is that nobody except maybe a tiny percentage of players actually knew that McCree was a real person and not just some random fictional name, which is exactly why I don't understand at all why they decided to change his name in the first place. All this did is just draw more attention to their sexual allegations lawsuit, which is all just more unnecessary controversy for them. They would have been better off just not mentioning McCree's name origin at all, especially since no one, and I mean no one, was asking for this name change, even after they learned about this sexual allegations lawsuit, which further proves my point that no one even knew of this name origin in the first place. This just really seems like some out of touch corporate idiot trying to please the crowd but actually just further digging themselves into a deeper hole. Especially since this does nothing but annoy people. This has no effect on the sexual harassment allegations at all, which ties in neatly with my next point. This changes absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing, about the sexual abuse that took place at Blizzard headquarters. This is literally just a PR distraction to make people think Blizzard tries to change, and is attempting that change as we speak. I think this meme here sums it up best. Activision Blizzard creating a safe work environment? Nah. Holding employees accountable? Nah, they'd rather not. Not assaulting women? Nah, they don't want to prioritize that in their workplace. Renaming McCree though? That is the answer to all problems. What we did, boys, sexual harassment is no more. On a more serious note though, I think this tweet in response to the official McCree name alteration announcement hits the mark really well. Changing a character's name isn't gonna wipe out what your staff member did from the annals? From the annals of history. Why don't you focus on retraining your staff and putting proper procedures in place rather than nonsense token gestures like changing a video game character's name? Exactly, I could not have agreed more. Well said, Mr. Gingerbread Man. So obviously they've accomplished nothing by changing McCree's name to Cole Cassidy other than riding up Overwatch players. Now I just gotta rant on this real quick. Why the fuck did they decide to go with Cole Cassidy as opposed to literally anything else? Not only is that the name of a popular adult film actress according to my very trustworthy sources, of course, that being Twitter, but also Cassidy to me is a woman's name, which is supported by the name of the porn actress, by the way. I mean, I personally know girls called Cassidy. I don't know any guys called Cassidy. Maybe some are out there, I don't know, but the point is that it's primarily a woman's name, which is already very unfitting. Like Andrea, for example, it can be used for both genders, but primarily for females, right? And I just think you cannot give the Wild West cowboy in the game a female name. That just ruins the character for me. I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong on this, let me know in the comments, but this is like if the Terminator was called Hannah, like it just wouldn't fit. Which is also why I just can't see myself ever calling him Cassidy. I just don't understand why they didn't at least go for a semi-common cowboy name if they're gonna change his name anyway. Like the most popular quote-unquote Wild West cowboy is probably Billy the Kid. So they could have probably just gone with Luke the Kid or something. Actually, now that I'm starting to think about this more, his full name was Jesse McCree. And the Blizzard employee is just some guy called Cree, so they literally could have just renamed him Jesse the Kid. Yeah, Jesse the Kid, I think we all would have been fine with that name. Even though I think that that's also a woman's name, but the fact that he was called Jesse McCree in the first place would probably be enough for people to disregard that aspect. Now retrospectively, it's been about half a year since all of this went down. I wrote the main body of this video during that time, by the way. Tell me in the comments whether or not you all noticed that. And now, half a year later, essentially nothing has really changed. Overwatch itself is just in some sort of internal purgatory state ever since its successor Overwatch 2 has been announced. But from my experience of briefly playing for a couple of hours today, it's still a somewhat relevant topic, and in my opinion that's because Overwatch has a huge part of the player base who just plays like every couple of months or years actively and then doesn't touch the game for like the rest of the year, plus still a ton of new players coming in through stuff like free-to-play weekends. And there's some sort of, I almost want to call it a generational gap, where new players and old players generally have rather conflicting views about what to call the character, with the majority of the new player base typically accepting the name alteration and quite a large portion of the old player base however rejecting that change. So in summary, you'll be attacked by someone regardless of what you call him in game. Hell, this is Overwatch, you'll be attacked by someone regardless of what you do in general.
Hey yo, you fucking goddamn nigger, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why the fuck you didn't fucking heal me, dude? Like, what is actually fucking wrong with you? I'm better than that fucking far, dude. Are you fucking dumb? Are you actually, dude? I'm done with you, dude. I'm done.
But the bigger question here is, did this name change do anything to rebuild Blizzard's image? No, not really. Most people still see them as a mainly sexist and shitty company, and all the constant mentions of Cole Cassidy that you see and hear when playing Overwatch does little more than remind the entire player base of Blizzard's developers and team's shitty, degenerate and sexist behavior. So my final verdict for this topic is, why did you bother to change the name in the first place? Anyway, that's it with the video for today, guys and girls. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, smash the red sub button down below, and follow me on Twitter. Alright, see ya.